All right, welcome back. I know it's been a while. Um, you guys are going to see this in summer, so happy summer. I hope you guys are having a great summer. Whoever is watching this video, I know it's been a long time since I posted. Um, I don't know if I said last time about what I was going to be doing, like body recomp wise. I started a cut, and I'm about like 3 months in now. So I've been going for a while. I'm two. I'm like 200 pounds, like 190s, 195 to 200 pounds. Went pretty well. I was pretty good on my protein, pretty good on my carbs for the majority. Maybe there were some days here and there where my fat was a little bit higher than it should have been, but my calorie deficit was good. Um, and yeah, this is not Taco Bell. It's my pre-workout. I lost my cup. I lose that thing literally all the time. So I don't know. I had to put a tracker on it or something, but yeah. Also, bleached my hair for those of you that are just know me from online, which is very little, but um, bleached my hair. So last video you saw, I had a full head of hair and it was brown, and now it's buzzed and it is bleached. Probably gonna go platinum. I don't know, here in 2 weeks. I'm going on vacation the 18th. Today it is the 15th of June, and I'm going on vacation on the 18th. So I'm probably gonna bleach it when I come back. Head of the gym, I changed the split. We were doing push pull legs before. Now we're doing upper lower, upper lower, upper lower, upper lower, upper lower rest. No, actually no rest. Sorry, just upper lower infinite cycle, um, which is good. But I don't know. I've only been doing it for a little bit, and I'm liking it so far. But today we got lower, and it'll probably be a hamstring focus day because the last leg day we had was a quad focus day. So start off with some abs, do some hamstrings, and then I don't know, we'll see where it takes us from there. But we do every muscle in list in level of importance, or like what I want to focus on that day. Um, and we sequence our workouts in that way. So head of the gym will be there in like 10 minutes. Then listen to some music, get ready. My two buddies are lifting with me. We're lifting with each other. Uh, my one buddy, he lifts with me all the time now. You guys, if I start to record more videos in the summer, uh, he'll probably be in a couple of videos. But and my other friend, he's gonna be lifting with us today too. So should be a good day. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in there. All right, so we're starting with abs. We're doing about, I don't know, we changed the split so it's upper lower, like with like high frequency. So you go low volume throughout the day. It's low weekly volume, but with high frequency. So we'll just go upper lower, upper lower, upper lower, like infinite loop, and we'll do like, it says 1 to 2 exercises per joint action. So that's like, I don't know, I'll have to explain it another time, but it's a lot. But we're starting with 2 sets of abs, and then we're gonna move into maybe a set of leg raises, maybe 1 or 2 sets of leg raises, and then we'll start the leg workout. Yeah. You went to Kent Salem and YSU, or Mount and Kent Salem? Did you play college football? That's cool. What did you go to school for? That's what my buddy goes for. I think you go for marketing. I go to Mount now. I'll be a sophomore next year, and he'll be a sophomore next year. My other buddy will as well. Yeah, I know, but I don't live there. I live like 20 minutes from here, 30 minutes from Alliance. I mean, I have a house in Alliance, but it's not fully furnished yet or anything. So we just finished with leg raises, and now we're doing straight-legged deadlifts. And I think we're going to do one set of this, and then a set of lying or seated hamstring curls. Don't come close to me. You need protection if you get close to me.
Yeah. I'm protecting myself from you with your protection.
All right, here we go. We just finished a set of seated leg curls. Now we are doing sissy squats, and this we'll do one set of this, and then a set of quad extensions, and then that'll be it for quads for the day. Just finished out that set of sissy squats. We're doing a set of quad extensions, and then adductors, and then I think calves, and then I think glutes, or glutes and then calves. I'm not sure, but we got a set of quad extensions to failure, obviously, like every set, and yeah, and we'll be out of here. Started to do calf extensions, and then we're gonna get into adductors. We're gonna skip glutes today. I'm not doing glutes. I don't want to be here any longer. This workout was low-key stressing me out for some reason. I don't know why, but it just was. First time back in a while, so it's kind of hard to balance having two other people work out with you. Recording the video, making sure you're hitting your sets till failure, getting good good rest, and making sure I write down stuff in my book. But I don't know. We'll get after it. It'll buff out. Low post gym Bravicino review. These are disgusting, bro. Muscle Milk Pros, disgusting. I've never tried this rebuild ones, but I think we're just gonna go with the core power. I'm just gonna get one, and I have 130 grams of protein in me right now, and gotta get 40 more. But low-key go with the vanilla. Never fails. All right. It's golden hour, as you can see. Just finished at the gym. Honestly, it was a nice upper day. Or not upper, sorry. Nice lower day. I got a pretty good leg pump. Mainly the quads. Went in there for a hamstring focus, but ended up being maybe a little bit more of a better of a quad pump, you know? We'll take it, though. I'd much rather my quads be big than my hamstrings, but you know, I wish for the best of both worlds, really. But yeah, had a pretty good lift. I need to get better at balancing all the things at one time with like lifting talking to my friends, making sure that I'm taking adequate rest time, all these things. But today, I probably should have waited to do my YouTube video for another day, because I was working out with two of my friends instead of just one, because I usually only work out with one of my friends, but I was working out with two of my friends today, so it was a little bit more stressful because I was having to like keep track of what's going on and make sure that I was doing what I needed to do, because I kind of like was kind of like running the workout a little bit, but yeah, I don't know. It was a good workout. Hopefully, I'll get better at this whole YouTube thing. This video is probably going to be trashed compared to like videos in the future, but I just needed to start recording. Even if I produce this and it's really bad, um, you know, it is what it is. I needed to get it out there. I just needed to do it. You know what I'm saying? Um, even if it's bad. So I don't know. We're gonna produce this. If I like it, we'll see. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna try and aim for at least one video a week. Just try and shoot a video a week, and then you know go from there. But another thing that I was saying about uh, my upper lower split was that I do upper lower with high frequency. So I do upper lower, upper lower, upper lower, upper lower, upper lower, upper lower, infinite cycle, no rest days. Unless I need one, I'll take a rest day, but usually not. So it's just upper lower, infinite cycle, and um, I do low volume, but I do like low, not low weekly volume, but low session volume. I guess low weekly volume as well, but not in comparison with the rest of my other workouts or other splits and how I orient them. Um, I'm still getting 4 to 6 sets per week per muscle group, which is adequate enough. That's ample amount of sets. You know what I'm saying? Um, but if you wanna do the same split, just go watch Clark Kent's video on his upper lower split, where he's wearing glasses and he's wearing a button down shirt, because that's what I'm doing. And I'm doing it not because, well, first of all, the things that I have uh, the things that I have cared about for a split, or the requirements for a split in the past, um, all line up with this split. It's just different throughout the week. Like I was doing push pull legs, and then rest. But now I'm doing upper lower, upper lower, upper lower every single day. Well, upper one day, lower the next day, and I'm still getting the same amount of sets in per week that I was before doing push pull legs. So that's constant. That's the same as it was when I was doing push pull legs. And my doesn't change, because that should always be constant. I should always be training until failure, or at least one rep shy of failure, um, for optimal growth to fatigue ratio. I think I just made that term up, but that is what I would call it. Um, but yeah, it's a new thing, and like I said earlier, I don't know if I caught it on video or not, but I said do 1 to 2 sets per joint action per muscle group per day. So like that would look like on a leg day, like today, I did a hinge movement, and this is an exact nuance that Clark Kent says in his videos, or Rupert. I actually don't know what his name is, but people call him Rupert. Anyways, this is the nuance that he said in the video, is that uh, with a straight leg deadlift, you don't hit all of the heads of your hamstring. You don't. It doesn't activate the short head of your biceps femoris. I think short or long head. It's one of those heads. I don't know which one it is, but um, can't think. But hamstring curls do. So if you're gonna do a hinge movement that day, which is like bending at the hips, hinging at the hips, um, then you would do something like a straight leg deadlift for the hinge movement. And then since it doesn't hit the biceps, the short head of the biceps femoris or long head, I don't know which one it is again. Since it doesn't hit one of those heads, you would do the movement that does hit those heads, so that muscle or that head of the muscle doesn't atrophy or decrease in size. So like today it looked like straight leg deadlift, and then I did a seated hamstring curl, and then that hit all heads of the hamstring. So at least my muscles aren't going to atrophy. But on another day, if I wasn't doing a hinge movement, I would do just 2 sets of a seated hamstring curl. But since today was a hamstring focus day, I did a hinge movement. I did like the special thing, I guess you'd say. I did the straight leg deadlift, so a hinge movement, and the leg curl. So that was my leg day today. But I don't know about what certain exercises bias what portions of your quads. I'm sure there are some. I'm sure there are some that bias certain heads of your quads, but I am at least under the impression that any quad movement is going to hit all of your quads because it's knee flexion, right? No, knee extension. Yeah, and so I'm not concerned with the rest of that. But so I'll just do two quad movements then. So I make sure I hit both of those, or I hit all of the heads of my quads. Like today we did sissy squats and we did quad extensions, and that was good for quads. And then calves is just do straight leg calf extensions when you're doing calves, because your soleus and your gastrocnemius are two muscles that two calf muscles. Those are the muscles that people say when they're like, oh, these are my calves. That's one of those muscles. They're talking about one of those two. So your soleus attaches above your knee or below your knee. So you're really only going to, so if you're in a seated calf raise, your gastrocnemius is going to be limited because it goes above. It's going to be limited or less biased because it attaches above your knee. So having your legs straightened out or fully extended is going to stretch both of those muscles. Well, it's not going to stretch the soleus anymore because it doesn't attach above your knee, but it will stretch your gastrocnemius better because it'll lengthen the distance between the origin and the insertion of your gastroc. Just nerded out a little bit there. I'm sorry, but yeah, I mean, there's slight nuances there, but I don't really know unless you're trying to really target your soleus and not your gastrocnemius. Then doing seated calf raises is fine, but I see no circumstance where that would be the case. So I guess I don't really know. Maybe if there is one, then let me know in the comments. But I'm unaware. Also, um, another slight nuance for an upper day is a pec deck. You're gonna you're gonna probably eh, you're gonna use both heads of your pec major. So your sternal head and your sternal head, the one that attaches to your sternum, and your clavicular head that attaches to um, that's your upper chest. Um, so on a given chest day, if I were to do I guess what I'm saying is keep in mind overlapping muscles so you don't overwork a muscle, because you kind of have to watch what you do that day, because if you do too much, then you're not going to be able to hit it again and do that frequency. Now you could just do upper lower rest, and keep doing that. But I like upper lower because I just like to lift every day. So, um, but anyways, an incline chest press or an incline bench press, you're gonna hit you're gonna mainly hit your upper chest, and you're also gonna get some front delt activation. So on the days that you would do a incline chest movement, you would also want to do a lower chest movement, because a incline press does not bias your lower like chest fibers. So um, on a given upper day, I would do a incline of some sort, and then a pec deck of some sort, so that I'm hitting all the heads. And then on that day that I do both of those exercises, I won't hit a front delt movement, because my front delts were already activated in the incline press movement. So then let's say now day two of upper, let's say day two of upper, day one of upper, I did an incline press and a pec deck. Now, day two of upper, I'll just do maybe 2 sets of a pec deck, and then that'll be it for chest, because your pec deck is going to work or incorporate all of those muscle fibers from top to bottom. So your sternal head and your clavicular head, and it'll stimulate both of those, but it won't stimulate your front delts. So on the day that you just do 2 sets of a pec deck for chest, you'll want to incorporate a front delt movement of some sort. Um, Whatever it is it front raises or a shoulder press. I've been doing shoulder press lately because I haven't really. I've neglected my front delts up until now, um, because I don't know. I just love this split. It really helps me stay like rounded on what I've done, and like making sure that um, I'm hitting every muscle that I can, or every muscle that I need to, so that it can all can grow. And I'm still getting just as much volume per week that I was before, and I'm training just as hard. So really, if I personally think that the main driver of like the biggest, most important part of training doesn't come down to the weekly volume. It doesn't come down to how many reps you're doing, what rep range you're doing. Although I would say the 8 to 12 range is pretty good. Um, in my own anecdotal experience, all of this I'm saying. Also, there is some literature on it, but I can't cite my sources because I'm not really sure. But yeah, I think the main driver of muscle hypertrophy is probably perceived intensity for your workout, or motor unit recruitment. Um, and just making sure that you're incorporating those top of the line type 2B um, muscle fibers or motor units, um, because those have uh, the highest potential for growth, I guess. Um, and you can do that by training intensely. Um, and and going to failure, or at least one rep shy of failure. So anyways, sorry for that tangent. If you stayed till the end, I really appreciate it. I seriously do. Um, I want to start making more videos. I made the goal that I was going to do some more during the summer, but I've been way busier than I thought I would be. I go on vacation coming up here, so I'll probably post this while I'm on vacation. Just because I kind of like editing videos. It's fun, and what else am I gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Uh, so yeah, I'll post this video probably sometime this week. It's Monday, June 15th. I appreciate you guys staying till the end. I want to incorporate more science-based lifting or more exercise science background in my videos, like I have before, and just talk more about it. Also on my TikTok as well. I got a TikTok, Luke Mercer, Luke Mercer 2.0, I think. Maybe it's just Luke Mercer. I don't know. Either way, thank you guys for coming along for the ride. I don't know. I hope this was interesting. I hope you guys found whatever I had going on interesting. My workout, all that. I appreciate you guys for watching. I love you from wherever you guys are at. Hope you guys are having a great day. Smile, be happy. Don't worry. You know, I mean, the people that know me are going to know that that's pretty hypocritical coming from me. But you know what? Do as I say, not as I do. And that's what I'm saying. Don't worry, be happy. Things will be just all right. Love yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. All right? I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Have a beautiful, wonderful, blessed day. And yeah, almost just hit that car there. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for sticking till the end of the video. I love you guys, and goodbye.